Welcome back to the live about the consequences of non-payment of alimony in Poland. To start, I would like to excuse for the delay that was caused by technical problems. So, I would like to introduce my guest, attorney at law trainee Magdalena Grzymkowicz.
Hello, everyone.
So let's get back to all those consequences.
The first question I would ask you is what are the means of enforcing maintenance or alimony due?
So avoiding payment entails numerous consequences for the obliged party. A person entitled to alimony may take advantage of several institutions enabling enforcement of alimony maintenance. In particular, in case of non-payment of maintenance by the debtor, the beneficiary may refer the alimony judgment to the bailiff to enforce it. It is worth bearing in mind that sums enforced under enforcement orders to satisfy maintenance payments are subject to deduction from remuneration in amount up to 3/3 of net salary.
The next question I would ask you is that after what period of time and to whom is the information on the alimony debtor's obligation forwarded?
So the public administration, whose jurisdiction shall be determined by the place of residence of the maintenance creditor, for example, mayor, town mayor, or city president, provides the Economic Information Bureau with information of the maintenance debtor's obligations in the event of arrears in payment for more than 6 months, and shall include in the National Debtors Register personal data such as name, surname, personal number in case of the bailiff does not enforce the enforcement order and the arrears have arisen for more than 3 months.
Thank you for your explanation. The next question is, what are the penalties for evading maintenance alimony?
The public administration authorities whose jurisdiction shall be determined by the debtor's place of residence. So, like I said before, mayor, town mayor, or city president, acting at the request of the maintenance creditor, carry out an interview, collect a statement on alimony from the debtor, which the debtor submits under criminal liability for making false statements. And when a maintenance debtor fails to meet his obligation due to lack of employment, the authority shall oblige the maintenance debtor to register as unemployed or as a job seeker within a period of no longer than 30 days to fulfill this obligation and shall inform the competent district employment office of the need for professional activation of the maintenance debtor. If the debtor evades making an aforementioned statement on alimony or does not want to register as unemployed or seeking employment, the authority shall initiate proceedings for recognition of maintenance debtor as evading maintenance obligations. If the decision of recognition of maintenance debtor as evading maintenance obligations becomes final, the competent authority files a motion for prosecution this debtor for a crime under Article 209 of Polish Penal Code. And if the case, and in the case of a debtor with a driver's license, directs a motion to the district's governor for detention of driver's license of the maintenance debtor. So this is a pretty interesting information that if the alimony is due, you might lose.
The debtor may also lose for a long period of time his driving license. So not paying alimony may have a result by lost his document, which is driving license, which is a very interesting situation because different matters can also take the result for debtor.
Obviously, and bearing in mind that in Poland, many people use cars, and most of us have a driver's license. It can be a very difficult consequence.
Thank you for another explanation. And I would ask you now, what is the crime of non-maintenance, non-alimony?
So apart from losing the driver's license, last but not least, evading of maintenance obligation of alimony in Poland is also a crime. It concerns a situation in which the maintenance obligation has been established in a specific amount on the basis of a court decision, agreement, or contract, and the total amount of alimony arrears in the equivalent of at least three periodic alimony payments, or if the payment of an overdue benefit uh, is other than periodic benefit is at least 3 months late. And the crime of non-alimony is punishable by a fine, penalty of restriction of liberty, or even imprisonment up to 1 year. An offender who no later than 30 days from the date of first interrogation as a suspect has paid in full the overdue alimony shall not be liable to punishment. So there's always a way to avoid going to prison. However, if the person entitled to alimony has been put at risk of being unable to satisfy their basic living needs, the penalty might reach up to 2 years of imprisonment. In this case, the court shall waive the punishment if no later than 30 days from the date of the first interrogation of the debtor as a suspect, the offender has paid in full the overdue alimony, unless the guilt and social harmfulness of the criminal act argue against waiving the punishment. The prosecution of the crime of non-maintenance may in certain situations take place ex officio or on request of entitled person.
Thank you very much for your all explanation. I think we kind of use all very
Yes, I think we did talk about most of the consequences of non-alimony payment. And I would also like to invite you to our next lives. We will be talking about parental authority. We will be talking about specific regimes in marriages. So stay tuned. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.